Everybody, Dean Young Home Tech Inspections, Friday afternoon, heading home. Hope everybody's had a great week. My week is technically not over. I'll be working this weekend doing inspections and pretty much into next week, into next weekend. So things have been going really well, and I really appreciate you guys. I do want to talk about a couple things. One, at one point early in the year, we had mentioned about being licensed in South Carolina and do some inspections right around the border, North Carolina, South Carolina. There, put that on hold. I've got so much going on right here, right now, that it's just not in my best interest to do that. I do have some other plans though, and hopefully I can tell you guys more about it in just maybe a week or so, as things maybe develop or come to light. We'll see. So that is that. Also, I'd mentioned before I was going to do Facebook, like have a night set aside to do like Facebook questions and answers, and just talk with everybody out there. And it's just I'm so busy right now. By the time I get home, I'm just worn slap out, and I'm just really not up to doing that. So that's going to be put on hold until the slow months, more so late fall, early winter months that will take place. I'll do a Facebook Live session, possibly I'll say maybe 30 minutes, like on a Sunday evening, maybe around 8 o'clock or so. I don't really know a good time for everybody. I know that virtual school's about to go into effect at some point, and I go from different counties, so everybody's gonna be in different counties, so I'm not sure what everybody's scheduling is going to be on that. As far as I'm sure your kids will still need to go to bed at a decent hour to be up and ready to take on the day and be able to have their mindset straight and get plenty of rest to try to concentrate. I know it's a different environment. It's probably going to be really difficult for a lot of people to make this adjustment. So other than that, not a lot going on. I did book probably my biggest inspection today, to date, 7,600 square foot home at Blues Lake. So I'm really looking forward to that. So that's got me doing as much research as I can on the property beforehand, even though it's not until next weekend. But I want to prepare myself and learn as much about it as I can, and go ahead and get some things in motion. So that's pretty much about it, man. Usually when I think I don't have much to talk about, I end up going into something. But today was a fairly good day, inspection wise. My first was a condo, and then my second one was a bigger, the higher end of 2,000 square foot property. So everything went really well, I think, for both properties today. And there's some concerns on both inspections. Nothing, I don't think there's any deal breakers. Just some double taps and a breaker on one. And the other one, the condo, really not, just some plumbing stuff. I think plumbing is probably the biggest category that things are mentioned, but just because it's a big system and it runs all over the house, from the kitchen, hallways, bathrooms, and so forth. So it's a big system, drain system, your distribution system. And also on my second one, other than the double taps, there's some roofing, weathered roofing, pretty significant in areas. You're seeing the fiberglass on the shingles. You're seeing pivots, like little tiny pivots, all in the shingles. A lot of deterioration going on, which is unfortunate because it's a lot of roof in this house, a lot of roof. So that's about it, man. I'm gonna get in here and get these reports done. Get ready for my evening and eat dinner and get ready for tomorrow and prep for that. And a lot goes into a home inspection. We just don't show up and do an inspection and we're done. I mean, everybody's different the way they plan, but I like to plan ahead and get as much information on the house and look at it and look it up and gather as much information as I can about it before I head that way, to be prepared, and helps things go a little smoother, and you kind of know by the year and the size what to expect or possibly to expect come the year and the era of the home. It always helps. So planning ahead has always been my thing. I don't like to be behind. I don't like to be late for anything, and I like to prepare myself ahead of time to be prepared. Most of my inspections, I like to be there at least 15 minutes, which you would say early, but I like to prepare myself, and traffic, things could happen, or something with the combination could happen, gaining entry into the property. So it's always good to be a little early. So that's just me. I think that's about it, man. One thing. I want to mention this. I've got a couple inspections this week that were condos, and I just want to say, for future reference, anybody that's scheduling a home inspection for a condo, I'm not one to say what you want to do, what you want to ask for, but just from experience and talking to my pest guy or termite guy, that's another thing I want to talk about too real quick. I knew something always comes up. Condo, typically most people don't do a termite on a condo, especially when there's a second floor involved, or third floor. First floor, possibly, maybe you're gonna want to do with it, but usually the HOA will have bait stations or have a service company out there already maintaining for termites. So on the second floor, I had one this morning, and it was on the second floor. I don't really see a need in it. If there's termites up that high, then you've got some serious issues on the bottom floor. So, it's your choice either way, whatever makes you feel comfortable. If you've had a bad experience in the past with termites, I completely understand. Another thing, people ask, do you do pest inspections? Do you do pest? we do not do pest inspections. We offer through a third party termite termite inspections. Termite for wood destroying insects. Insects that destroy wood, where they're boring bees, carpenter bees, powder post beetles, termites, anything that's a wood destroying insect, carpenter ants, whatever. Those are the things that are going to be covered on a termite inspection, even though it's called a termite inspection. A lot of people refer to it as a pest inspection. When you get into pest, you're thinking of a lot of other insects like flies, wasps, hornets, roaches, those little, I call them piss ants or sugar ants or whatever you want to call them. We're not looking for those things. We're looking for wood destroying insects, things that can cause damage to the home. So it's referred to as termite inspection. A lot of people refer to it as pest. Do you do pest? And when you think pest, there's a big category of all kinds of things. Like I said, flies, hornets, wasp, whatever, roly-poly bugs, stink bugs, whatever. Those things aren't covered. So that's just some FYI. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna get in here and get these reports done. It's Friday. Everybody that's not working, have a great weekend. And the market it's crazy hot, man. I'm surprised that I'm doing as well as I'm doing, and I greatly appreciate it. It's so great. It's really good, and the market, I'm telling you, is crazy hot. The rates are really low, and like I said, if you need a realtor, I can put you in touch with somebody. Like I said in previous videos, everybody's personality is different, so I'll try to gauge your personality with a realtor, because we've all got different personalities, and I've been dealing with customers and people for 27 years, all walks of life. So I think I'm a pretty good judgment of character, and somebody that would do you well. It's not only personality, but personality as well as their skill set of how they can take care of you and handle you handle things during the transaction. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. You take care. Ding Young Home Tech Inspections. Peace.